12 terms every crypto beginner should know before investing. Interested in the boundless opportunities to become wealthy through investments in the world of cryptocurrencies, but unsure of how or where to start because everything sounds so Latin and Greek? A good place to start would be immediately becoming familiar with at least some of the basic terminology and jargon used. Some of these terms may be familiar to you from everyday speech, but when they are used in a crypto context, you may be surprised by their significance. Before we begin, welcome to Invested Knowledge. Knowledge is power. So make sure to subscribe to this channel for up-to-date essential knowledge to become more successful in life and in business. Even though there are hundreds of related terms that cannot all be understood at once, keep in mind that knowing even a few of them can lead you to your virtual treasure or pot of gold. Here's our first installment of basic crypto-related terminology for you to get a better understanding. 1. Blockchain. A system for storing data in a way that makes system changes, hacking, or cheating difficult or impossible. A blockchain is a network of connected computer systems that contain multiple copies of a digital ledger of transactions. Every time a new transaction takes place on the blockchain, a record of that transaction is added to every participant's ledger. Each block in the chain contains multiple transactions. Distributed ledger technology refers to the decentralized database that is governed by numerous users. Transactions on a blockchain are recorded with an immutable cryptographic signature known as a hash. Blocks on cryptocurrency blockchains are composed of transaction records from users' purchases and sales of coins. Only a certain amount of data can fit in each block. When it reaches that point, a fresh block is created to carry the chain forward. 2 is decentralization. Decentralization is the idea that power should be distributed in a decentralized manner. Blockchains have historically lacked a central authority, unlike a state's banking system, and instead require majority approval from all users to operate and make changes. 3 is Bitcoin. The first and most valuable cryptocurrency debuted in 2009 with the release of its implementation as open-source software. Bitcoins are created as a reward for participating in a process known as mining. They can be exchanged for other currencies, goods, and services, but their real-world value is highly volatile. While its value has steadily increased since 2009, it has experienced some wild fluctuations. 4 is altcoin. An altcoin is any currency that isn't a Bitcoin. After the success of Bitcoin, alternative cryptocurrencies known as altcoins were introduced. They typically position themselves as superior alternatives to Bitcoin as the first peer-to-peer digital currency. Bitcoin paved the way for many others to follow. The majority of altcoins are attempting to address any alleged shortcomings of Bitcoin and develop market competitive advantages in newer versions. An altcoin is a combination of two words, alt and coin, where alt means alternative and coin means cryptocurrency. They denote a type of cryptocurrency that's an alternative to the original Bitcoin currency. Following the success of Bitcoin, many other peer-to-peer digital currencies have emerged in an attempt to replicate that success. Even with many overlapping features, altcoins differ greatly from one another. 5 is Ethereum. Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain platform that creates a peer-to-peer network for safely executing and validating smart contract application codes. Participants can conduct business with one another using smart contracts without the need for a reliable central authority. Participants have complete ownership and visibility over transactions, data, because transaction records are immutable, verifiable, and securely distributed across the network. Ethereum accounts that users have created both send and receive transactions. As a cost of processing transactions on the network, a sender must sign transactions and use Ether, Ethereum's native cryptocurrency. 6. Cryptocurrency mining. Mining is the process by which Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are created and transactions involving new coins are verified. It entails massive decentralized networks of computers all over the world that verify and protect blockchains, which are virtual ledgers that record cryptocurrency transactions. In exchange for contributing processing power, computers on the network are rewarded with new coins. It's a virtuous circle. Miners secure the blockchain rewards coins, and the coins incentivize miners to secure the network. 7 is cryptocurrency exchanges. Cryptocurrency exchanges are digital marketplaces where you can trade one type of digital asset for another based on their respective market values. At the moment, Binance and GDAX are the most widely used exchanges. It's crucial to distinguish cryptocurrency exchanges from wallets or wallet brokers. You can typically buy and sell a limited selection of popular digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum using cryptocurrency wallets and wallet brokerages, which you can then send to another exchange to trade for additional digital assets like altcoins. Although a few cryptocurrency exchanges permit trading of fiat currencies such as US dollars for cryptocurrencies, the majority of them typically restrict users to trading only digital assets for other digital assets. 8 is hash. When a transaction is verified and needs to be added to a block in a chain, it is passed through a hash algorithm, which converts it into a set of unique numbers and letters similar to what a random password generator would generate. The hashes of two transactions will then be combined and run through the hash algorithm to generate another unique hash. This process of combining multiple transactions into new hashes is repeated until only one hash remains, the root hash of several transactions. The one-way nature of hashes, which makes them special and crucial component of blockchain security, distinguishes them. It's impossible to unhash or reverse the process, using the numbers and letters to decipher the original data, even though the same data will always produce the same hash of numbers and letters. This means that while it's possible to conduct a crypto transaction to transfer a specific amount from A to B, you cannot do the same in the event of a mistaken transaction from B to A, as you could in the case of a bank transaction. 9 is a fork. A fork occurs when users of a blockchain make changes to its rules. These changes to a blockchain protocol may result in two new paths, one that follows the old rules and another that splits off from the previous one. Forks in the blockchain network are essentially a split in the blockchain network. The network is open source software and the source code is available for free. That means that anyone could make suggestions for improvements and change the code. The ability to experiment in open source software is a fundamental component of cryptocurrencies, and it also facilitates blockchain software updates. When the software of different miners becomes misaligned, forks occur. It's up to miners to decide which blockchain to use in the future. If a decision cannot be reached unanimously, two versions of the blockchain may be created. Price volatility may spike in the aftermath of such events. 10 is the Ethereum gas fee. The amount of Ether, ETH, needed for a transaction to be completed on the Ethereum blockchain network is known as a gas fee. Ethereum miners are paid gas fees for their efforts in securing the network and verifying transactions. Gas charges also aid in preventing fraudulent users from flooding the network with transactions and clogging it up. The formula used to determine Ethereum gas fees is dynamic, so it fluctuates. The Ethereum network is frequently criticized for its high fees and comparatively slow speeds. The cost of gas is paid in Ethereum and is expressed in gwei or gigawei. Gwei units are equivalent to 0.000000001 ETH. 11 is cold storage or cold wallet. A cold wallet, also known as a hardware wallet or cold storage, is a physical device that stores your cryptocurrency offline. Many resemble USB drives. Taking your holdings offline protects them from hacking and online attacks, but you risk losing them. This type of storage has no backup. If you misplace your wallet, you lose access to your investments. Cold wallets also can cost up to $200. While hacking is much more difficult, using a cold wallet, it's still possible. DeSico advises buying your hardware wallet directly from the manufacturer rather than secondhand, as the device may have been tampered with in a way that makes it vulnerable. If you intend to buy and hold cryptocurrency for an extended period, cold storage may make more sense. However, if you want to buy and trade cryptocurrency, or if you're not completely sold on cryptocurrency and think you might want to cash out your holdings after a while, a hot wallet, or even leaving it on an exchange may make more sense. 12 is hot storage or a hot wallet. A hot wallet is an online virtual currency wallet that facilitates cryptocurrency transactions between the owner and the end users. To store and send different currencies in Bitcoin, a collection of private keys stored on a program connected to the internet is used. Digital wallets for cryptocurrency provide accessibility and convenience for financial transactions within a virtual currency economy by storing and securing holdings. One of the two types of cryptocurrency wallets is a hot wallet, also known as a hot wallet service. A cryptocurrency wallet is divided into two types: hot wallets and cold wallets. The distinction between the two is that the former requires an internet connection, whereas the latter does not. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope all this shared information will be helpful for you all, and if you have any questions or doubts, please leave them in the comments section. Don't forget to like and turn on the notification bell for more informative content.